Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to my Foundation Galactic Frontier content. So today folks, it has been nuts this morning. We're in the process of actually taking over the last possible thing that we could capture on this server. This is the absolute endgame. This is the Xarnas level 9 starport. Once we control this, we will control the absolute end game on the map, and then we will unlock the Prince abilities on our server. I'm now part of the guild NASA Asteroids, led by Maya, and this guild is super coordinated and we're doing a great job. I will have to admit though that this one got off a little confusing this morning, because we were all set to declare on the starport and then begin our battle like normal after the declare period had counted down, we thought. And then all of a sudden the level 9 starport opened up for everyone to attack, and it was a little confusing for us to try to figure out what was going on and how to get it corrected. So right now it appears that my game is froze. Yep, that's what's going on. So I'm gonna have to stop this and reopen the game, I guess. I don't know what else to do at this point. But it was a little confusing right off the start, and it kind of threw us for a loop because we were trying to initiate rallies on the starport. And as you know, only 2 rallies can happen on the starport at once, and we had other people from other guilds that were not supposed to be here trying to take control of this star making rallies. And what they were doing is they were blocking us from being able to put our rallies in place to actually take control of it. Right now we've got our rallies in place though, and we've got this sucker down to about half health. I do not really understand what happened with that declare period thing, but it's okay because it looks like we have it under control now. Right now we're at the point where we have 2 of our strongest members on doing the rallies. We've got Sprags and Bazzy leading our Xarnas rallies, and they're doing great. They've got the health down to half at this point. We had a 2-hour timer on the war for this one because I guess the game just knows that this content is super hard, and for most guilds they wouldn't be able to take it down in an hour probably with the amount of hit points that this thing had at the start. I can't, let's see, 369 million hit points, and we've got it down under half health now. So as you can see, that's probably something that a lot of smaller guilds could not accomplish, but like I said, we're no small outfit. We are pretty intense. I want to apologize to everyone that's watching this video because this is not my normal recording format. Normally I record on PC and things would probably be a lot better for the viewer if I were recording at PC, but today I'm actually sitting at the doctor with my wife, and I am not able to be at my PC. But I did not want to miss this because this is the ultimate, so I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit for you guys and just go ahead and record it on my iPad. But like I said, please forgive me if the recording format is not what you're used to. I would rather have a recording on an iPad than no recording at all, so that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today. If you found my Foundation Galactic Frontier content interesting or informative, or it's taught you anything, or just entertained you in any way, please subscribe and then hit that like button so that we can push my content out to a bigger audience. We want to grow the player base for the game so that we can help support the development team in their effort to keep the lights on and fund further development and pay their staff, because we love this game and we want to help them continue it. And also tick that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I make future content on the game. So right now I got in one of the rallies but I did not get in the second one. So my job at this point is to just fly around and try to help kill ads, the little ascendancy frigates that are spawning. We need to get those out of here because those will stop the progression on the bar for the raid. So I'm looking around. Do I see another one? Don't see another one anywhere. So right now we're just working on taking down the main health of the starport. Once we get this under control, it's going to be really awesome. I think we're going to really be glad that we have control of this, because there's going to be a lot of new features that come into place once we actually gain control of this. There's going to be the server prince, and in our case it's going to be the server princess, because we have a leader named Maya that is a lady, so that prince thing doesn't really apply. She is the princess. So we're going to start referring to that, as out of respect for her, as the server princess from now on. So if I confuse you with that, that's what's going on. But anyway, she's going to have the ability to grant server-wide buffs. She's going to have a lot of abilities to reward her members and other people in the universe, the galaxy, I guess you should call it, the conglomeration of all the guilds. She will have the ability to reward and add titles to other people. Also, she'll have the ability to reward a punishing title to those that are bad. So she'll get to pull out the belt and do a little spanking. That'll be fun to see. So right now, we are going to finish taking out the ads that are fixing to spawn. I'm waiting on them to pop in because we're at that point, there they are, in the bar where we should start seeing them. So I'm going to get my butt down here and help take out these ads. And then we're getting really close to having this thing conquered. Honestly, I thought that this was probably going to be a little bit more difficult than it was. It was actually pretty confusing at the start, but that wasn't the game mechanic. That was actually just people. I don't know if another guild thought they were going to be sneaky and get in there and declare, and that messed it up for us, or what. I'm not really sure. I know that it took a minute for our rallies to actually begin to be effective in hitting the starport, because there were other guilds that were rallying in also. So it looks like it's a queue type situation to where only 2 rallies can be attacking the starport, and if another guild puts a rally in place in that queue, your rally will have to wait for that other rally to get out of the way before yours can actually hit it. So what we did was, the only thing we could really do was we set up some rallies to take out their rallies, because they had no business being here trying to take over this starport. They do not have the power to hold it, and they do not have the amount of members that we have that are going to require this benefit. We're obviously the strongest guild on this server, and rightly so. We need to be the one to hold the starport. So we quickly dispatched their silly little rallies, and then we put ours in place, and as you can see, my game's froze again. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and reload so that I can continue the content for you. I'm sorry I'm having to do this, but there comes a point 2 times in the video now to where my game has frozen and I'm actually not able to show you what's going on. Now you can see we have the defense broken, and I'm not really sure what that gold bar is right there that's counting down underneath the hit point bar of the port. That's kind of new from what I've seen before. So I'm not really sure what to make of that. It looks like it, I don't know what to say about what that is. Huh. That's going to be interesting, but we should still have our rallies in place. Yes, we do. We have another rally that is rallying another guild's rally that's trying to set up, because both of our rallies are in combat, so as long as our rallies don't drop, we should have the controlling strike on this starport once it gets to completion on its health bar. Maybe that bar is counting down to let us know when the next set of ads are going to pop in. I'm not really sure what that's about. I hope it hurries up though, because as you can see, my fleet that's actually in that rally that's going, one of them I got in. My fleet is really hurting. And I need to be able to, for that rally to be done before my fleet actually gets killed. I did not get my most powerful one in that rally like I would have hoped, but that one that I did put in there is 200k fleet power, so I mean that's still no slouch. So we're doing good. So as long as I can get to the end of this health bar here without my game freezing, I'll be okay. I've got my fleet selector selected to all so that the two that are free will actually go to these ads and help kill them whenever I select them. We killed that one. Now let me see if I can get on this one and help kill it. Man, that rally's hurting bad. I hope they get this thing taken down before that one gets killed. I mean, I guess it's not really that big a deal if my fleet gets killed, but I just don't want to have a drop in strength on that rally when my fleet is out of that rally. I imagine I'm not the only one that's about to be hit, about to be destroyed, because this thing hits hard. It obviously hits hard because the guy that's leading that rally that I'm in right there, our member Sprags, he's very tough, and if he is having problems, then we know that this starport just ain't playing around. That's all there is to it. Sprags is super tough. He's like almost maxed out core. He's hardcore. Alright, so looking around, I don't see any more ads to kill. Our bar is going down. It looks like we are at the place where we can attack this thing. If I could get a beat on it, I could attack it, but I can't seem to. Yeah, there we go. We're going to go ahead and do the last little bit of damage on this starport, and we're going to take this thing over and make it ours. It's getting close. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm finally here at this point. Finally here where we see the takeover on the last item on the map for us to control as a guild. This is amazing. It's been a long battle to get to this point, and we're really thankful that you got to see it here. I'm not sure if there will be chests that spawn at the end, but we're fixing to find out because the port garrison has just changed, and now we're gonna go try to collect some of these chests. And my fleet's garrisoned in there, dadgummit. Didn't want them to do that at this time. I wanted to be able to collect a chest first, and then I'll garrison. Trying to find one I can collect. Well, it's getting rough. Okay, now it's asking me to fleet swap right in the middle of trying to collect chests. So it looks like I might have got in on one of those. Not 100% sure. I'm trying to hit some of them. I want to get my part of this loot because I want to see if it's any good. Okay, I don't think that fleet got in on one. Let's try to get it over here. Oh, and we got legendaries out of it, so it's really important to try to get yourself in on some of those if you can. Because I just saw the loot box pop up and we got legendaries out of it. That was super cool. So it looks like they've all pretty much been looted at this point. Okay, my next one didn't have a legendary in it. Let's see what my last one does. Can't see where that bar's at, actually. Maybe it's bugged. Oh, there it is. Boom, no legendary on that one. So that's really cool. we now own this starport, and let's check and see if it's fully garrisoned. It is fully garrisoned. We have one of our strongest members in there as the leader, Kentok. Very good on his account. And we're now just owning this thing. We're gonna see. I'm gonna come back and make another video later tonight when I have a chance to get back to my PC and actually explore some of the options that it now gives us as having the trader princess position occupied. Maya will either occupy it as our leader, or she will choose one of our members to appoint to it, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see how all these new abilities shake out and what we're able to do. So that's super cool today. So we have a stronghold occupation victory and message. You can see where I got in the rally and was actually able to be part of it. So that's really cool. I want to see the loot results where we destroyed the rallies that were hitting it. Okay, so I don't really see any notifications yet that let me know that we have captured the port, because now we're in the phase where we are trying to do the countdown on the garrison to actually gain control of it. So we actually are not in control of it fully yet. We still have 2 hours and 11 minutes, you can see on the counter, but we have it fully garrisoned, and it's just a matter of time at this point before we can have it count down, because I don't think there's anybody here on this server that could pose a challenge to try to take it from us at this point. So we are in control of this dude. So yay, good job NASA, the guild that is the ultimate power on this server 1026. I'm very thankful to be a part of your group, and I hope that all the people who are watching can appreciate your efforts and your efficiency, because you've shown them content that not every server gets to see. So hey, not every guild on every server gets to see, I should say. So hey, great job on you, NASA. So thanks for watching my video. Like I said, I apologize for the recording format, but I'm at the doctor's office today, and I wanted to make sure that I still got this in somehow for you. I couldn't dare not try to record this in some format. So I'll talk to you later in another video about Foundation Galactic Frontier. Peace. Now I gotta figure out how to stop it.